transformation of Vermont Park. Thanks for building a home we're proud to claim. Built by Oakland, for Oakland. Celebrating over 83 years in the Bay, Rubenstein Supply Company is your proven leading wholesaler serving the plumbing industry and do-it-yourself consumers. We have 5 branches in Northern California to serve you, each with a complete stock of plumbing, heating, and sheet metal supplies. Visit us online at rubensteinsupply.com or come and visit our location in West Oakland at 2800 San Pablo Avenue, at the corner of 28th Street and San Pablo Avenue, and see how we can help you.
Better phone service, but cheap. Just get rid of the phone. Unlimited for just $10 a month. Just 5G networks and no price increases. It's like
Sonic Fiber Internet, being your local and official internet provider of the Oakland Ballers. Fast speeds, worry-free Wi-Fi, and helpful support. Built different, built for this community. Check them out at sonic.com/ballers. From the town, for the town. Mercado and Sacramento auto accident attorneys are just down the street from the bar and always at your corner. If you get hit, we get harder. Big payouts, fast results, and that town fitness bite that keeps insurance companies shook. Real talk, real results, real low. Perks act don't play, we get you paid.
Hey, Ballers family. I'm Dan Silver of Dan Silver Homes and Better Realty. I'm an East Bay native who has lived in Oakland for over half my life. I love this town, and the Ballers are making me believe it as well. When I'm not cheering on the Bees, you can find me visiting my favorite Oakland landmarks. Coffee from Red Bay, movies at the Grand Lake Theater,
disc golf community. But first, we have a special announcement, don't we, Tarek?
That's right, Casey. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Area Disc Golf Clubs.
Back here on the pregame show, let's take a listen in to a snippet of our upcoming Bees Cast. Had the chance to catch up with Jaden Kalora earlier today. Here's a sneak peek.
Nice to adjust to the game now. Like, this is your full focus. You get to worry about baseball every day.
It's my job.
Yeah, it's your job. You're not worrying about the academics, the school part too.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. Showing up to the field every day. I tell guys in the locker room all the time, like, this is our job. It's awesome how we get to do this and come out here. And we could be working 9 to 5 right now, but we're playing baseball, so it's awesome. Truly thankful.
How are the legs feeling? I know
Legs
you've
are
been catching.
good.
You've been catching almost every game for
legs
the
are
Ballers.
good.
Yeah.
Legs are good. We're in left field tonight for the second time this season, so just try it out a few miles just to get a different look, a different.
So Leonard didn't know you were going to do that.
Playing
We
the
just
game again,
surprised
going out
him,
there.
and now he's going to have to
Have you
get back
played
to work
outfield before? Or what's
I
your
have
experience?
before,
What's your
yeah.
experience
I played a handful of times.
Disc here
More
in
in summer
Vermont.
ball,
Let's see it,
but in
Leonard.
college I've played more infield, more second and third. Some appearances, not many though, but
Yeah.
some appearances. But yeah, left field I've taken reps. I actually coached this past year at Michigan State, where I was the past 4 years, and I would go take fly balls, and I was actually out.
Thank you, guys.
So I'd help do fly balls, and that would help me for that moment too.
Is it a nice change of pace at times? Just
Yeah.
like, hey, different look, you know,
It is
give
different
the
look.
legs a little bit
give
of a
the legs-
breather.
Yeah, give the legs a breather. That's all part of it. So.
How did the Ballers find you, and what intrigued you about this opportunity to come cross country from your hometown of Hammond in Louisiana to the West Coast?
The team I played for this summer, the State College Spikes, he actually played with Miles, Tim Battle, and he got in contact with me and he got my information and we went back and forth. I immediately wanted to come play here.
First time on the West Coast?
First time, yeah.
Okay.
First time on the West Coast. Yeah. I
you
love it
enjoying
so far. Weather's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's 110 degrees right now back home.
Oh my goodness.
It's better.
So you're definitely not envious of being back down there.
No, not right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with being here for now. So, I'm good.
Jaden Kalora with us here on Bees Cast, presented by Fieldwork Brewery. Well, an average right now of over 380 at the plate, and he's been drawing more walks than strikeouts. Tell us a little bit for those out there that have gotten to see you at bat in, out bat out, just what's it been like stepping in against this type of competition and being able to have some success?
Yeah, for me, it's always just been like my ability to hit has come from me just being super confident. Showing here every day, I mean, these guys are all professional. Yeah, I'm surrounded, everybody on the field's professional, everybody on the other team's professional. And it helps me show up every day and just continue to work and work and work. Being the first one here, last one to leave, it's truly awesome.
That was our sneak peek with Jaden Kalora as part of our upcoming Bees Cast, which will be dropping next week. When we come back, we'll have lineups and first pitch. Ballers pregame show rolls on here on Ballers TV.
Don Rodriguez is our beer batter. If Rodriguez strikes out, fans will get $5 to the Pilsner for the rest of the inning. So, when it comes to the plate, make lots and lots of noise. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 14, and on the mound tonight for the Modesto Roadsters is number 22, Anthony Diaz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are bearing witness to the greatest comeback story in the history of sports. Did you know they tried to take Oakland's baseball away and the Ballers stepped up and said, no, we'll never let that happen. We'll never let you take the baller out the bay. We are the reigning, defending Pioneer Baseball League champions, and we are here forever. It's all Oakland are Pioneer League champions in 2025. Walk it off, Oakland! A new Pioneer League record. And the voter on the greatest season in Pioneer League history.
Welcome back to the Ballers pregame show. Tyler Peterson, Gareth Kwok. Ballers are nearly ready to get going. Let's look at our two pitchers brewing pitching matchup. We'll see Hunter Day on the mound taking on Anthony Diaz. A couple of guys that have been pretty good as of late.
Yeah, this is a rematch of Friday's game back in Modesto. Diaz was better than Day slightly. 5 innings, 3 runs with 3 strikeouts. The 5 innings, a season high for the former Cal State LA right-hander. And then for Hunter Day, though, not too bad himself on that Friday. 5 1/3, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. He did walk 5 and received the loss, but you've liked so far what Day has done in each of his last 2 starts. He has gone 5 innings for this team.
Let's send it now over to the public address announcer, Tarek Ansari, with today's lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the starting lineup for your Oakland Ballers. Taking the field with the Oakland Ballers will be McClyman High School. Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, number 3, Trimming Cobb. Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting third, the left fielder, number 18, Jaden Kalura. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 16, Jeter Ibarra. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 27, Noah Blythe. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 30, Paul Winland. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 23, Nick Lee. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 40, Connor Smith. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 8, Brendan O'Sullivan. And on the mound tonight for your Oakland Ballers is number 32, Hunter Day. The Ballers are managed by Aaron Miles. Before we start today's game, we acknowledge that the land where the Oakland Ballers work, train, and play sits on the unceded ancestral homeland of the Ohlone in the territory of Huichin, encompassing regions throughout the greater East Bay area. We recognize that we benefit from living and working on their traditional homeland, and we affirm their sovereign rights as First Peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if able and remove your caps. Tonight's national anthem is being performed by Natre Burks. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare the bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
It's time for baseball on this Thursday evening. The Roadsters line up as they go for both a 6-game and 3-game series victories. Is as follows, presented by Rubenstein.
No changes today for JT Snow and his starting 9. Harry Owen behind the plate once again doing the catching. 2 Roadsters fell a triple shy of the cycle yesterday. Max Handren and Justin Boyd. Handren, who's just been red hot against the Ballers all season series long.
On the mound is Hunter Day on his second professional team of the year after being released by the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks. He is making his 4th appearance with Oakland. A 4.67 ERA. He's allowed 17 hits in 11 1/3 innings, but 14 of those 17 hits have been singles, and the other 3 were doubles. So he's kept it to light contact despite giving up some hits. Now, the defense behind him is going to have one big change. You'll notice, and if you caught our pregame interview with Jaden Kalura, he makes his first baller start in the outfield.
Yeah, first start in the outfield for Kalora this season. Albeit he did have some time in the outfield during summer ball and a little bit during his collegiate days at Nicholls State, but Aaron Miles trying some new things in this final week of the first half before things are reset in the next Tuesday.
It's been a position for Oakland that's seen Davis Druick and Cam Buford, Noah Blythe, among other members of the squad this year. Damian Stone for a time, and now Kalura will get some reps out there. Even one start by Jacoby Long in the second game of the year. Here is Osiris Johnson. Johnson, who I imagine still has some family and friends at today's ball game, at 382, takes the ball at 6:38. That's how our ball game gets underway. Ballers finally in the white jerseys again. Both teams were wearing black jerseys for each of the first 2 games, and it may be because Modesto did not bring or has a second jersey with them on this trip. Swings through a couple off-speed pitches, and it's 1-2. Johnson at 382 to lead this ball club. 7 doubles, 3 triples, 10 home runs, and 44 driven in, also 23 stolen bases. Stands with the foot on the line of the batter's box. Very closed stance. This is off the end of the bat, and this will be the first out of our ball game. With Day, we've seen a good number of fly balls and a lot of softly hit fly balls, a lot of pop-outs.
Well, he's a pitch-to-contact thrower. The fastball will sit in the mid-80s. He's got a good slider. You saw the changeup a couple of times to get the swing and miss against Johnson. So he's going to let his stuff play, and he's going to let his defense also help him behind.
It's one of the interesting things about the Pioneer League that I think I've sort of come to learn about how the league is. I don't know why this is, but the softer tossing right-handers with good breaking balls are the ones who have the most success in the league. You look at what Gabe Tanner and Noah Milliken did last year. None of them threw harder than 91. One of the best, probably the best pitcher I ever saw in this league was a pitcher by the name of Nico Zeglin, who threw for the Rocky Mountain Vibes in 2023. Was a All-American out of Long Beach and is now in the Houston Astros system. He topped out at 90. You look at what Hemmerling has done here at Raimondi this year.
And Gabe Tanner proved it in the couple of starts we saw before the White Sox picked him up. You don't have to light up a crooked number on the radar gun to have success in this league. As long as you mix up your spots and mix up your eye angles to these hitters, you will find success, and Gabe proved that.
Well, it separates the pitchers from the throwers, because there's an awful lot of guys that can throw 96. But if it's straight, if it doesn't spin, if you don't know where it's going. That is a great changeup below the zone, and Handren strikes out. We do have one change to report for you today, as seems to be an everyday occurrence with Oakland this year. Another roster move was made before the game. Dylan Delvecchio was released, the second-year baller. In his roster spot is a rookie, Austin Ballantyne, out of Cal State Stanislaus. He is available out of the bullpen today. Lejeski takes a ball. He's hitting .330, has 21 extra base hits, which is tied for the team lead with Osiris Johnson, and he's driven in 35 runs. It's a 4-pitch walk to Lejeski with 2 outs. That'll let Liniak bat. A long home run yesterday. Of course, not as long as Justin Boyd's home run in the 9th, which, if it was hit in the daytime, probably could have gone 500 feet instead of only 396. Off the plate. 4-1. Harrison Silverman calling balls and strikes. Brandon Hastings at first. Kate Hart at third. Your umpires for tonight. Picked at the same part of the plate. Picks up a strike. 1-1.
He's going to rely on that changeup. Try and keep these Modesto hitters off balance.
Like that. And Connor Smith might just keep calling that pitch if it gets swings like that. Too low. It's a nice pitch on 1-2. Well, I'll do an early Pacific Pipe climb to the top of the standings, which is the playoffs are clinched. The 2 playoff spots available have gone to Long Beach and Billings. And we knew that after last night's contests wrapped up. What's still on the line is teams Glacier, Modesto, and Ogden are all within 1 game of each other consecutively, which, of course, if there's a wild card, it goes to overall record in the second half. So still games that are meaningful for Modesto here to try to win, just to get that slight advantage if you can. (3-2). Grounded foul. Wild cards will come into play Should Long Beach or Billings finish in one of those top 2 spots. Another payoff to Liniak. It is strike 3 called, and he is going to challenge.
After further review, the call is a confirmed strike.
Liniak gone. And we move on to the bottom of the first. No score.
Fresh air, fun, and a little flights? Come play Oyster Bay Disc Golf Course in San Leandro. For shoreline views, meet the indie spirits. Bring your friends, grab your discs, and discover one of the Bay Area's most unique places to play. Oyster Bay Disc Golf. Let it fly! Down to you, Casey.
Thank you, Tarek. I'm standing here in the presence of the most awesome in the history of the world! Scrappy the Rally Possum, and he cannot be a Rally Possum if you don't make some noise. So we need you up, we need you loud, we need you inspiring Scrappy the Rally Possum to bring all the runs to Oakland.
Go Scrappy, go Scrappy, go Scrappy, go Scrappy.
In addition to the disc golfers, we also have McClymonds High School in the house and a special McClymonds colorway hat available right now in the merch booth, so check that out.
Bottom of the first, the Ballers lineup brought to you by Rubenstein.
Just a couple of changes for Aaron Miles. Jaden Calora slides back up to the 3 spots. Paul Wendland gets a start at DH for the Ballers today. Jake Allgaier still not quite ready to go, but we could see him in the pinch hit spot if the opportunity presents itself.
Here is Tremaine Cobb, who takes a first pitch below the zone for ball 1. Anthony Diaz, the man on the mound. Diaz this year, a 1-2 record, a 9.39 ERA in 5 starts, 11 games total. Cobb takes one too high there, so 1 low, 1 high, and 2-0 to the Ballers leadoff man hitting .337. That's high and deep. He turned on it, but it's well foul. Was 112 off the bat for Trey, and TrackMan was not able to register a distance on that. It was was not within its radar area. He hits this one deep, and that is a no-doubter. 405 feet, double digits, 10 on the year, and an 89th on our Sonic home run tracker. 1-0 Oakland. Well, you don't often get the same pitch twice, but Cobb did not miss it and sent it deep and out of here.
Well, the foul ball landed far up 20th, but hey, putting one up on Campbell, not too bad either for Tremaine Cobb. Another lead-off statement from the shortstop.
Santos hits the ball up the middle. It's backhanded by Johnson, and his throw is not in time. It's a base hit. A tough play for Johnson. He got there and even got off a good throw. Just late and a little high.
Yeah, that's a ball that Johnson is waiting to play on a backhand, but he never sets the feet. So then he makes an off-balance throw while he's fading into center field. and he just sails it.
Here is the left fielder, Jaden Kalura, who takes ball 1. One and one. Breaking ball for strike 2. When watching Santos at first, he's not exactly, I'll call it a jump start, but is almost taking a sort of aggressive secondary as soon as Diaz comes to the plate. It's ball 2 for now.
After review, the call is overturned to a strike.
It is overturned to a strike. And Kalura is out looking. Almost the exact same spot that Liniak took strike 3. Right on the edge of the black. That's a really nice pitch by Diaz.
Well, what made him successful on Friday and earned him his first win of the year was improved command with the off-speed against the Ballers.
Ibarra trying to make a bid for his 18th home run, fouls it out of play.
I wouldn't be surprised if Diaz, especially against guys like Ibarra and Blythe, if he's pitching backwards to them, start them out.
Ibarra is just barely holding on to the league lead in home runs with 17. Casarilla of Missoula is up to 16. Mooney's, who we have not seen from Billings, has 16, and Jordan Harrison Dudley of Red Pocket has 15. That's hit to center field. That is hit deep, and it is way gone off the batter's eye. There is number 18. It's 3-0 Oakland.
Our 90th home run of the season, brought to you by our Sonic Internet Home Run Tracker. You just can't sneak fastballs up and in against this dude, Tyler. He's gonna get all of it. Diaz tries to blow him away with the heater, but it's Jeter Ibarra taking it to where the big boys hit him.
Blythe will hit this off the end of the bat. It's Williams coming in. Makes a one-hand catch the side of his body. Something satisfying about going off the batter's eye. I don't know what it is, because a ball that goes out of play, I should say over the wall, it goes farther than a ball that hits the batter's eye, but when it hits the batter's eye, it's almost like hitting the foul pole. There's just something about it.
I think it's a satisfaction, too, that you literally hit it where it almost came from. It's where you're staring at against the pitcher, and you're able to go deep to that part of the field.
Nice breaking ball there from Diaz. Winland has 3 home runs with Oakland. He had 5 with Long Beach, so 8 for him on the year. That's hit to center field. Williams tracking it. He will get there and make the catch. The Ballers with 2 home runs, a solo shot by Cobb, a 2-run shot by Ibarra, and they lead 3-0 headed to the second on Ballers TV.
Education, food, health, and senior services. Stop by the community resource table to learn more about affordable housing opportunities. The table is right inside the main concourse, across from the main concessions. You can't miss it, and you can't miss the Ice Bowl Challenge. right, guys, it is time for Green versus Gold Ice Cold Challenge coming up first. We're going to do the BART transportation race because it's the BART inning. In Team Green is AJ. In Team Gold is Guillermo. They're both McClymonds baseball players. They played on this very field and they insist that they hit the ball as far as G rebar. I'm not sure if I believe it. All right, I'll take blue. No one wants blue to win. Let's cheer on our BART cars. Let's go, guys. Yeah, you gotta be louder than that if you want your car to win. Gold's in the lead here. Blue's in second. Green's charging now. Here it comes. Green. Here comes Gold. Green's going in the lead here. And down the stretch they go. It is. Oh, Gold's back in front. Gold is the winner.
Gold takes an early 1-0 lead on Green, and ice in the press box as our very own broadcasters, Garrett and Tyler, are throwing out full balls. Get on your feet. Previews are happening. Hey, it's the BART inning. They're probably carrying Ballers fans from Monty Park. We're going to avoid Park and other traffic passes by taking BART to the game. It's a great way to get out of that. Enjoy all the good guests like visit BART.com/Bartable.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. Our Bart car toss.
Hey, my lefty is getting better. My left-handed toss is getting better and better with each and every game.
Is that because you're aiming out that window to your right?
Yes, to my right. It's easier for me to go left-handed versus throw it right-handed to the crowd. So we're eventually going to become ambidextrous, but I don't know by the end of the season.
I can hardly hold a pen with my left hand, much less right. Base hit for Cannon. Lead things off here in the second. There's a lot I cannot do with my left hand. Throw a baseball is right up at the top of things I cannot do.
Throwing, kicking, writing.
I can kick with my left foot.
You could kick with your left foot.
Yeah,
no chance for me. Left-handed.
I played soccer growing up, so it's the weaker foot, but you have to practice on your weak foot.
Oh yeah.
Or if you want to talk about memories of an 11-year-old, one of my favorite all-time goals I scored was with my left foot.
Okay.
Yeah. Cerrito Vista Park, El Cerrito, California.
How'd you do it? On a volley, or you had a breakaway?
I was on my own, and I sort of arced it over the keeper's head, as you're able to do when everyone's only about 4 feet tall.
You chipped the keeper.
It wasn't so much a chip as I was on one side of the 18, and I kind of just looped it over.
Okay.
Anyway.
Keeper was rushing in. You just kind of guided it over his head.
Listen, the guys in the field are going to tell their grandchildren what they did in pro ball. These are the stories I have. So, Boyd, the right fielder, fouls that into Smith's glove. Boyd at 353. His 4th home run hit last night, deep into the fog. And that was a swung-on, gone bomb. Back-to-back singles, and listen, we said 17 hits allowed by Day coming into the game, but 14 of those singles. Let's talk about our Caltrans keys to the game, Gareth.
Yeah, I think for Hunter Day, early zeros on the scoreboard will be important, at least in this case with men on second and first, see if he can limit the damage. And then for Oakland, it's instant responses. If Modesto counters, Oakland needs to be able to respond quickly. Modesto was able to outpace them yesterday, and they never trailed against the Ballers. So early zeros for Day and instant responses for the offense are my keys to the game.
The Ballers have a winning record when they score first. And they don't have a winning record in many other categories when you break things down, home or road, day or night. But when they score first, they do have a winning record. Oh, 2 to Williams. Fouled away. 2 home runs in the first inning for Oakland. A leadoff home run for Trey Cobb, a 2-run homer for Jeter Ibarra. That is strike 3 called. Third K for Day.
The designated hitter, number 24, Don Rodriguez, who is our beer batter.
Stares at the fastball on the outside corner. 85 miles an hour. Perfect placement to freeze the center fielder.
Okay, so I partially told a lie.
Tell me more.
Rodriguez takes a strike. The Ballers are 14-14 when they score first.
Okay.
But they are 4-12 when the opponent scores first. In games decided by 3 runs or fewer, they are 11-8. Rodriguez, foul. Just barely so. When they're games that get out of hand, if they're blowouts, one way or the other, they are 7-18 in games decided by 4 runs or more.
Yeah, you have to think the magic number for the staff to hold opposing offenses to is right around 5 runs.
I was about to say 5.
5, 6. It's not bad at this level. When you consider other factors like ballpark and elevation, depending on if you're at the Mountain States.
Just staying alive is Rodriguez. Back-to-back singles to begin the inning. And then a strikeout of Williams by Day, his 3rd K of the day. Defense looking for a ground ball. They will try to turn 2 and end this inning. A wild swing and a miss. The first time we saw that sweeping breaking ball in this at bat, and it's a 4th strikeout for Hunter Day.
Well, he's getting swings and misses on everything. I mean, the fastball, the changeup, as we've seen multiple times, but how about that sweeping slider well off the outside to have Rodriguez chase?
It's only his 2nd home start, Hunter Day. The last time he was on the mound, he didn't take home the win, but the Ballers did win 5 innings, 3 earned runs in a 5-4 victory over Yuba. Owen, the ninth place hitter, the catcher, who has started his 6th consecutive game behind the plate. .214 for Owen, a home run and 11 RBI. This is in the air, not an easy play. Leahy says he's got it, and he does. Nice work by Day. After the 2 leadoff hits, 2 strikeouts, and a pop-out, and we head to the bottom of the 2nd, 3-0, Oakland.
Our stuff always goes up. Sodium prices. I'm out. We're cheap, just like your coverage.
We're Red Pocket, your new ultimate cell carrier. Only we give you all 3. No price increases, 2-minute care, and all major networks for your best 5G coverage.
What's your ask?
$10.
You got a deal. Switch to Red Pocket. Like me, your new ultimate cell phone. I'm here in Scrappy Town where the lines are short and the vibes are immaculate. Don't forget, Scrappy's Bar's here. If you want some beverages, you can get them quickly back here in Scrappy Town. Of course, there's everything thing going on back here. Scrappy's Test Kitchen, one of our absolute favorites. Today, we have beef and chula here. I'm with Danielle. Danielle, tell me about this dish.
Yes, this is our famous hot honey mac. It has our poblano mac and cheese, topped with chicken fried tofu, chula sauce, and chives. It's one of our best sellers.
I'm coming back for that in just a minute. I have to show you our world famous garlic noodle dogs. These things are incredible, world famous, only here at Ramondi Park in West Oakland. Stealing the scoop. Pineapple ribs for your desserts and treats, and of course, full service cocktail bar. Come down to Scrappy.
Disc Around and Find Out is sponsored by Oyster Bay Disc Golf, located in San Leandro, and also sponsored by course designer and now Disc Golf Hall of Famer member Leonard News. Disc Around and Find Out, everybody, and a happy Thursday night to all of you here at Ramondi Park.
Heffernan Insurance Brokers has been helping people make smart decisions since day one, offering business insurance, personal home and auto, employee benefits, and retirement and wealth management. Make a smart decision for your business or family today. Visit Heffernan Insurance Brokers online at fins.com.
3-0 Oakland. Here's Leahy, whose average has just dipped below 300 at 296. Watches a fastball just off the plate for ball one. I think Harrison Silverman so far has missed literally only one call. Weekly hit. Tough play. Handred's made some good ones this week, and there's another. One away in the second.
He bounces on that weak bouncer up the third base line. Off balance throw, but he does a nice job making it easy for Cannon to throw that on a bounce, a long bounce for Cannon to scoop.
I think the key to the play there is, did you see how Handren approached the ball and tried to round it out so that that baseball would have been right on his left hip?
Yeah.
So then he had some momentum taking him toward first base, because if he charges that directly on a straight line, he's headed toward his own dugout. So it's some real good work from Handren.
Well, I like what he's done defensively. Lejiski's played a solid shortstop all season series long. He's smooth out there.
Almost wore it there, did Smith. 7 hits in his first 20 at-bats. So he's batting .350 with a pair of home runs and 4 driven in. Watches that breaking ball for strike 2. Kent will run full, 3-2. Third consecutive start for Smith behind the dish. At least at home, anyway. He started on Sunday, did he not?
Fourth includes Sunday.
Draws a walk. This is the 5th walk he has drawn in 8 games. He's only struck out 4 times to 5 walks now. That'll bring up Brendan O'Sullivan.
I've been very impressed with the at-bats he has taken thus far the first couple of weeks. Very mature approach and very mature at-bats for the rookie.
We're seeing O'Sullivan today at third base with Allgaier still on the mend. First pitch is high. 237 for O'Sullivan in his first 38 professional at-bats. No home runs, 3 driven in. Fouled that back, got a pitch to hit there. Well, right now his utility is really coming into play for Oakland, who have needed help on not just the left side of the diamond, but also at second base in the last 5 days. Takes that pitch on the outside. It's a good breaking ball from Diaz. 1-2 1-2. If it caught the plate, it caught the front of the plate. One too far outside. If he throws that pitch that he threw on 2-1 again to O'Sullivan, it's a perfect 2-strike pitch because you want it diving off the plate at the last moment. Base hit to right field. Just a nice piece of hitting for O'Sullivan, who takes a fastball on the outer half, slaps it the other way for Tremaine Cobb, who will take his second at bat of this ball game in the second inning.
Well, O'Sullivan didn't bite on the couple of sliders off the outside, and then they're playing him to pull, at least defensively, so there was a big gap on the right side for him to find that single.
Breaking pitch, strike. Homer for Cobb, his 10th. Defense playing behind both runners with one away. Not this time. Pitched away to O'Sullivan, now pitching away to Cobb. And the hole is even bigger than it was for O'Sullivan on that right side for Cobb. Tell exactly where they want to pitch Tremaine, because he got a fastball middle in that he hit 400 feet out of here. They do not want to give him that again. Fastball high outside corner.
It's a good pitch.
2-2. It's a great pitch because you're already leaning, thinking about the slider.
And this is an at-bat where, hey, we're going to pound the outside corner. If Trey beats us on the outside, you just tip the cap. But you cannot make him win on the inside like you did back in the first.
2-2. Ground ball could be 2. Johnson will complete the turn. And it is a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. 3-0 Oakland as we head to the third inning.
OAJ works to assure the availability of quality housing for low-income persons and to promote the civic involvement and economic self-sufficiency of residents and to further the expansion of affordable housing within Oakland. Thanks for all you do for the community and for coming out to cheer on your ballers. And now it's truly time for the Ice Cold Kenny Challenge, KC. It is time for Tarek's favorite game. It's the Ice Cold Challenge. And I'm here with Ice Cold Kenny himself. And he's going to have them pick up this bucket and say, what? Ice Cold. All right, we have the coaches from the climates here. Jamie's in green, Roy's in gold. I think, Jamie, you're going to have to go first. You're going to pick up the bucket and you're going to yell Ice Cold as best you can. Ice Cold. That's pretty good. It is a light bucket if the beer batter did strike out. All right, Roy. Cold, let's see what you got. Ice Cold! I don't know, Kenny. I think this one might be pretty easy. You tell me who won. A controversial decision by Kenny has tied it up 1-1. Hey, fans with the green wristband, make some noise! We might have a challenge down here, Tarek. Casey's challenging the ruling. If you have a gold wristband, make some noise! And if you're excited to be powered over onion, I don't think I have the power. It's okay, we can keep it green.
Well, one time through the order for Hunter Day, he's given up 2 singles and a walk and struck out 4 batters. So here he is a second time with Johnson taking a big swing and a miss at a changeup.
This is the second baseman, number 21, Osiris Johnson.
Johnson flied out to center field. Begin this ball game, and he got a hold of that. Whoa. Well, he's missed a few off-speed pitches, but that is one of the hardest hit balls we have seen this series. 110 off the bat, turned and burned for a home run. First home run Day has allowed as a baller. And Modesto is on the board.
th homer of the year for Johnson. Modesto has now hit 23 home runs in 6 games here at Raimondi Park.
Handren, it's a hopper to Leahy, and he gets a generous bounce for the first out. One out now for Jacob Lejeski. Let's say hello to everyone who's watching. Of course, this is a Northern California matchup for both Oakland and Modesto, so we do appreciate your viewership. No matter who, no matter which team you root for. To Jacob Lejeski. And for folks who are not familiar with our broadcasts, if you are a member of the visiting group, you can hang out with us in our YouTube chat on our audio live stream. Join a normally rambunctious group of folks who offer their quips and comments throughout the broadcasts. Lejeski gets underneath it. Kalura tracking and makes the catch. 2 outs.
Do we have a nickname for this rivalry yet, or maybe still in the works?
Well, what's the highway that goes past Tracy and all that out to Modesto? Does anyone know?
I know, I'm trying to look. I feel like I'm trying to look up our route that we've taken the last couple of times.
I'll defer to the chat as well if they'd like to educate me.
205?
Grounded foul. 205 series.
But I think we take 580 and then hit 132.
Is there such a thing as a 132?
Doesn't have the same ring to it, I must say.
Brendan O'Sullivan. That's a 5-3 putout, and the inning is over. Roadsters on the board thanks to the home run by Osiris Johnson, 3-1, heading to the bottom of the 3rd.
And bringing out the drums for a Star Wars Night Drone Show. It's our first ever drone show, folks. On Saturday, we'll be headbanging and thrashing on Metal Night, featuring an Metallica pop. And on Sunday, it's Zoo Day, where kids run the bases and the whole team lines up for autographs. There's nothing like a family day here at Mondi Park. We'll see you this weekend. It's gonna be fun.
Some chefs spend their lives searching for perfection. Others spend decades asking one question. What if noodles and hot dogs?
I was 6 years old. My mom made garlic noodles. My dad made hot dogs. And I thought, why don't you do something nice? They used to call me crazy all the time. Teachers would say, Mike, focus on that. My friends would say, Mike, you're a real hobby. I just couldn't stop seeing it. A noodle dog. Some people see a hot dog, but what I see is possibility.
Years of training, thousands of noodles, countless hot dogs, all leading to this moment.
dog isn't just food. It's a reminder that the impossible is a possibility. The boundaries are meant to be broken. The garlic belongs whoever garlic wants to be. I came for baseball, and I stayed for whatever this is.
The noodle dog, only in Scrappy Town. Some call it a hot dog, others call it noodles. Chef Mike calls it...
Bottom of the third, Ballers lead 3-1. Santos, Kalura, Ibarra against Diaz. I'm Tyler Peterson, he's Gareth Kwok, and you are you at home. Isai bounces one past the glove of Cannon for an E3. Michael Nice, who I will say the name is very fitting because he is a rather kind gentleman. The general manager of the Modesto Roadsters has offered us the name of maybe the Ultima series.
Okay.
And if his salespeople and Sam Zeisler's ears ring, I know there is an Ultima brewing that maybe could get on the action there for some double-branded partnerships.
I like it. Sort of in that halfway points. A meeting spot between the two.
Pistols at Dawn and Livermore.
Yeah. Sounds a little bit better than the 580 series or the 132.
Lura took strike 3 in his first at bat. Here he hits this in the air behind second. Johnson drifting. Johnson makes the catch. I'll bring up Ibarra. Ibarra's home run in the first not only gave him an 18th home run on the year, it did give him 47 RBI. And while he was, or had used to have been, had previously been in the top 10 for RBI, he is now out of that top 10. There are 3 Raptors, 2 Paddleheads, 2 Mustangs, 2 Chuckers, and 1 Coast who occupy those top 10 spots. So 1 Californian and all other mountain states. Not totally surprising, I will say. No one's going to touch the record set by Bagneski, I believe, of Ogden last year. Something like 130 RBI? Is that right?
Oh, last year's RBI came.
Yeah. I believe it was
Max Young Goldberg and
Max Young Goldberg
had 130.
Oh, Chris Sargent.
Chris Sargent had 130.
I picked the wrong one. Now in the system of the San Diego Padres. Chris Sargent missed the last 2 weeks of the season as well because he got picked up. He would have definitely had more than 130. Lordy. 0-2 to Ibarra, hits a ground ball fielded by Johnson. He's going to have one play. No, he throws it away. It's an E4. Oh, he took his time too. But it's an E4, a 2-base error, and 2 infield errors on the Roadsters. You know, he did everything right there except the throw. He got to the ball. He knew he only had to play it first, but just slung it past his first baseman, Cannon. Well, now you've got to make this hurt. You've been gifted 2 base runners and 2 base runners in scoring position. And it's been Blythe who's been having as hot a series as anyone on either team. To center. Chasing Williams back. He makes the catch over his shoulder. It'll be a sacrifice fly. And it's 4-1. And that's getting the job done. Of course, an unearned run on the line of Diaz. But the Ballers get the run back that they gave up in this inning.
That's just good situational hitting from Noah Blythe. Knows the fly ball will be deep enough to get the speedy Santos home. You'd like to get maybe another run home in, considering 2 infield errors from Modesto. Team coming in, the second fewest errors committed.
Thought about it, did Winland. But held up. He got a ball maybe off the end of the bat a little bit toward left center field, which is the area you want him to shoot for. Takes 2 high and away. Nice looking breaking ball, but on 2-0, it becomes 3-0. At this point, Diaz might just take his chances with Lee.
Yeah. I don't think you see him challenge Winland here.
No. A 3-0 breaking ball, that's as good as putting up a 4th finger. So it is the second walk for Diaz, who not only has to get a 4th out in this inning, but a 5th out. Here's Leahy. He grounded out to Handren in his first at bat, made a real nice play, the third baseman. First pitch breaking ball drops in for strike 1. Leahy, base hit to right. They are going to hold up the runner on a nice throw from Boyd, who's already thrown out 1 man at the plate in this series. Ballers were gifted 2 base runners, and Aaron was not about to give one of those gifts back.
Yeah, that's a good decision. We've seen Boyd's arm on display in this series. It is a good one. And if Ibarra was sent there, that is a perfect 1-hop throw to get Jeter. Might as well take your chances here with the rookie who's seen the ball well last couple of days.
That's off the plate. They're trying to press Diaz, who has really not thrown that many pitches at all in this ball game. That was only the 48th. And if you're out of 3 by 45, you're having a pretty good day. That is down the line, past the glove of Handren. 1 scores. 2 scores. Here comes Leahy, and the throw home is not in time, and boy, was that close on a 3-run double by Connor Smith. It's 7-1 Oakland. They're all unearned.
Gets a breaking ball, hooks it down the line, and the carousel turns. 2 runs in, no doubt. And boy, I thought this was a very close play with Leahy. Oh.
I think I'm looking at that heel. It's awfully close. We'll get another look at it later. Almost nothing said from the Modesto dugout on that, though, I will say. Sullivan takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Well, listen, it's hard to blame Diaz for what has transpired in this inning when you give up 4 unearned runs. Oh, 2 to O'Sullivan.
Well, Connor Smith has made friends quickly in the locker room with the way he's been performing. Second pro homer yesterday, his first at home, and how about a big hit here to open things up.
Oof. Nice take from O'Sullivan. That is a tough pitch on 0-2 to take.
No doubt.
Real good from Diaz.
And especially since Harrison Silverman's skimming that outside corner to start.
I think one of the things that you lose with the ABS system or the intricacies of strike zones umpire to umpire. This guy's a low ball guy, this guy's a high pitch guy. And whether you agree with that or not, whether that should be a thing. As O'Sullivan rips one to center, they're going to send Smith. Williams' only throw will be to second, and the inning continues with a 5th run. It's the 2nd hit for O'Sullivan today. You might not agree that umpires should have different strike zones, but it's something that has been part of baseball for 130 years.
Well, it just made the umpires unique behind the plate. Hey, this guy loves giving the outside, or he loves giving the knees and then some. But like you said, now everybody's sort of on that same level, that same zone. But I'll tell you what, the bottom of the lineup so far to start this game has been terrific. O'Sullivan with a couple of big hits. And this is the type of start you wanted after what happened last night.
Well, there's a decision to make for Modesto because it's early in this game, you're down 7. And do you say, look, it's early, so let's bring in another reliever to try to get back in this, or do you say, it's early and we're down 7, we need Diaz to give us length?
Diaz did give length on Friday with a season-high 5 innings, but before that start, Tyler, he had not gone 5, or he hadn't really gone more than 3 or 4 in any of his previous starts.
And again, 50 now 5 pitches is not an egregious amount for 3 innings. So the Ballers are seeing him early in counts right now. One and one. If you're Cobb and you take a strike like that and you don't agree with it, when you're up 7, you save those calls for your pitcher. That's out of play. This is Cobb's 3rd at bat of the game. And here we are in the 3rd inning. He is the 9th man to bat for Oakland. To center, carrying, Tremaine Cobb has hit it out. Went way above the strike zone to hit that one out of here. And I know he put on a lot of muscle in the offseason. Trey Cobb showing that big power. Not like he didn't have muscles before. But boy, is that man strong. It's a multi-home run game. And it's a 10th run for Oakland.
7 runs in this 3rd. He's on his tippy toes to get that high fastball before he tomahawks it to left center. He's got 2 multi-homer games this year, Tyler, and both have come against the Roadsters.
I'd like to be able to hit a ball 385 feet by throwing my wrists at it.
On your tippy toes,
on my tippy toes.
That'd be nice.
One to Eastside. Well, we're going to blow a column out of my scorebook. Eastside, the 10th batter of the inning. Again, all 7 runs. And listen, he gave up a 3-run double. He gave up a 2-run home run. But he should have been out of the inning long ago with 2 errors in the inning. All 7 runs are unearned. Eastside's been on base twice. He started this inning by bouncing the ball past the glove of Bryce Cannon. It was an E3.
And Modesto does not commit very many errors. Again, coming into the game today, the 2nd fewest in the league.
Full count. Not many 3-ball counts today for Diaz. 2 walks for him thus far, as somehow a ball got loose in center field from the bullpen.
I don't think they have a choice but get somebody warm at this point.
Not a play. A barrage here in the third, and the Ballers, we said they need to make it hurt, and they have. 5 consecutive 2-out base runners as this is hit up the middle. What a stop by Lejiski, and that is a great play to finally end this inning. A 7-run third for Oakland as we head to the 4th on Ballers TV.
Check out the disc golf putting station games. Step up, take your shot, and see if you can bang the chains and win a prize. Fun for all ages, all game long in Scrappy Town. And now it's time for the on-field distance drivers disc golf competition. So the distance drivers are currently in right field, and they're going to attempt to throw the discs over the left field wall. There's the first one. That's got a lot going for it. And it is just short in left field. Not quite, but a good throw nonetheless. Good job, Dad. Up next. Away we go. Again, these Roadsters down the right field line. And away we go. That's got shoes too. There it goes. It's dying in left field. And it dies out of foul territory. Over 2 so far. A great effort nonetheless. Here it goes. 1-2. A little short. Unfortunate. And that is our distance competition. Disc around and find out. Let's make some noise for Oyster Bay Disc Golf and the many individuals who play disc golf here tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to Ramadi Park. Beautiful tonight. Great effort. My throws would only go 2 feet.
Welcome back to Ramadi Park. Oakland explodes for 7 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. The 2 biggest hits, a 3-run double by Connor Smith and a 2-run home run from Tremaine Cobb, his second of the night. And Oakland leads 10-1 as we head to the 4th. Gareth Kwok along with Tyler Peterson. The final game of this 6-game home and home between your Ballers and the Roadsters. Bryce Cannon fouls the first pitch away.
Foul ball.
Modesto won 2 of 3 over 4th of July weekend. Oakland with a chance to win 2 of 3 here in this midweek series. 0-2.
What do you consider those? 2 series victories each apiece, or is that one long 6-game split?
I mean, can 2 things be right?
I mean, I'm just asking your perspective, my friend.
I think, look, we can call it a 6-game home and home, but I think because of the change in venues, we'll call it a series win for Modesto and then a series win for whoever tonight.
I'm partial to that response myself.
Line drive in the right center off the bat at Cannon. Second hit of the day for the first baseman. And it brings up Justin Boyd.
The right fielder, number 7, Justin Boyd.
Hunter Day has tossed 57 pitches thus far. Ouch. Boyd hits that off of his foot, foul. Just his 4th appearance of the year, his 3rd start since he was acquired by the Ballers.
They might have gotten Day a little higher than the foot, maybe off of the shin, because this is a little bit longer than just a simple walk-off. Of course, if he was wearing a shin guard, it probably still would have missed the shin guard.
Boyd yesterday fell a triple shy of the cycle. 1 ball, 1 strike. There were 3 players yesterday that fell a triple shy of the cycle. Max Handren and Justin Boyd for Modesto and Isai Santos for the Ballers. 1 and 2.
Tark just woke me up there. I was a little relaxed in a little too relaxed for work, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Isai Santos. It was
Blythe, wasn't it?
Noah Blythe.
Okay.
Noah Blythe was the Ballers representative for the almost cycle club, but you fell a triple short. 1 and 2 on Boyd. Down the left field line into the corner, and it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That was a breaking ball. It stayed high, and the best part of that scenario for Day was that it wasn't hit out of the ballpark.
Boyd top spinned it a bit, but he's got his second hit. Tyler Williams, the batter. Infield will stay back for the Ballers. Swinging bunts, and it is foul. Hunter Day, 24 years of age. Second professional season after debuting last year with the Fargo Moorhead Red Hawks.
He's got a big old Jerome Williams-like lace coming off that glove right now. That thing dangled.
Yeah. Left to the right center.
This would be interesting.
Blythe charges in, makes the catch, and Cannon bluffs. And how about that throw from Noah? Just to show off the arm. Shows off the Cannon to Cannon at third base. 1 down.
1-run game, maybe you try it. 9-run game.
If he strikes out again, everybody in the ballpark again gets $5 cans of Triple Pills. Fans and worked before, but we need you. It's a good
Dom
action.
Rodriguez now up to the plate. Rodriguez serving as the DH for a second straight night. 0-1. Hunter Day had quite the journey to reach professional baseball. He pitched at 4 different colleges, starting out in junior college at North Iowa Area Community College. In the right center field, this splits the gap. 1 hops off the wall. Cannon scores, Boyd scores, and a 2-run double for Dom Rodriguez as Modesto now down by 7.
The catcher number 14, Harry Owen.
Well, you do have some cushion, but you don't want to use the cushion because when is the right time to give up a 2-run double? Probably never, but certainly you don't want to be living along the margins when you're up 9 either.
Well, you don't want to get complacent, right?
Yeah.
With a large lead, even when you do have the luxury of that cushion. Two balls, no strikes on Owen. He started at North Iowa Area Community College, then transferred to Tarleton State, Missouri State, and then wrapped up at Minnesota State. Minnesota State Mankato, near his hometown of Richfield.
Northern Sun, it's the same conference as Chewy, Connor Richardson, our good friend.
Two balls and a strike on Owen. I can only imagine how his legs are feeling. Little tapper. O'Sullivan charges, throws, not in time. Well, as soon as that ball was hit by Owen, this was going to be a tough play. Despite O'Sullivan making a good throw, just not enough time.
Well, now this is where things can get a little fuzzy because you've given up 2 in the inning. You've allowed 4 hits. Now here's Johnson.
Johnson smoked one on the Campbell back in third, 110 miles an hour off the bat. That's big league exit velocity. Sullivan waits for the long hop, throws for the lead out at second. That's all they'll get. Rodriguez scores, and the Oakland lead now drops to 6. It's 10-4 Ballers.
It's another RBI for Johnson, who, with his speed,
Third baseman number 36, Max Hendrick.
basically need Matt Chapman at third or Olin Arenado to turn a double play on him.
Two down for Handren. So Modesto has scored 3 in this top of the 4th.
I think this is where you have to say, all right, this is enough now. Now we have to get off the field.
Yeah. Because if you make a mistake to this man at the plates, he will make you pay.
4 hits in the inning. Ballers haven't helped out the Roadsters today. It's been all their bats. 7 hits for them now.
One and 2. Max Hendren against Oakland this season is batting .450. His 7 home runs this season all have been hit against the Ballers, and half of his RBI this season have come against the Ballers. Runner goes outside, throw from Smith, Cobb's tag, Johnson overslid, and he is out. Kate Hart right there on the call. Connor Smith nails another runner. He nails Johnson again, trying to swipe it back on him. And the damage limited by Day. 3 runs across for Modesto. It's now 10-4 here on Ballers TV.
Traffic down here as we're about to do a putting contest. Scott, you're going to be team green. Peter in the gold hat, you're going to be team gold. Sean, you're going to be team blue. We're all going to line up on this line and fire at that basket. Line up on the line. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! None in yet. Ooh. So close. Ah, that one went in and out. Nobody got one. I'm giving this one to Team Green on the last throw.
And Green has taken the lead, a 2-1 lead. Hey, fans, for the green wristband, make some noise! If you have a gold wristband and you're frustrated, make some noise! A reminder, the winning color at the end of the game, will get a prize, so hold on to those little shells. Talk some trash.
Well, before we begin the bottom of the fourth, we have some confusion on who's throwing for Modesto. You see the two umpires, Harrison Silverman and Brandon Hastings, talking with JT Snow. We up here in the booth do not have a number 16 on the roster for Modesto.
We think it's Ethan Rourke, who was signed today and activated today. We just don't have a number for him. You might need to add him in Presto as well.
Okay. And maybe this is just being figured out down there between JT Snow, Harrison Silverman, and Brandon Hastings. Again, Ethan Rourke is apparently the new man on. And yeah, Aaron Miles talking with Brandon Hastings.
Question from the press box to the umpires. No, just the Modesto. Is this Ethan Rourke? Give a thumbs up if so, yes? Thank you, Modesto. Appreciate your help.
Did we get a thumbs up from Modesto?
Thank you, Modesto.
Okay. How do we spell his last name?
R-O-U-K-E.
R-O-U-K-E? R-O-U. R-O-U-R-K-E. And let's give him a number, shall we? Should we just say
16? He's 16.
Okay, 16. We are doing this in real time. We're inputting the pitcher into the system in real time. So he is now in the system.
And those of you who are here tonight for disc golf night who got themselves a disc, make some noise.
Does it look like we have things settled between our umpires?
Disc golf, it's a lot of fun. We're glad to have you all here on this Thursday night. Enjoy it.
Anyone want to talk to us up here in the press box?
Reminder once again.
Did they even point to signal that there was a change during the inning? Okay. Now, all right. Harrison Silverman. All right, good. All right, I think we got everything.
Thank you, Tarek.
Ethan Rourke. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed what it's like when you have someone on the roster that has not been identified, and it's a guessing game between every one of us up here. No balls and a strike on Jaden Kalora. 1-1.
Well, this is going to be the pro debut for Ethan Rourke, who's literally signed today out of Henderson State in the Great American Conference, a 3.67 ERA in 11 starts for him. He's already thrown 68 and 2/3 innings, 88 Ks to 18 walks. Henderson State, the Reddies, R-E-D-D-I-E-S.
2-1, 2-2. The what? The Reddies?
The Reddies, Henderson State Reddies. They play such teams as the Harding Bisons, Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, and the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm. My favorite might be the Southern Arkansas Mule Riders.
Sounds like you're playing backyard baseball. You just created a team name.
There's also two teams which are unimaginative in that conference and are only called the Tigers. Wachita Baptist and Oklahoma, or rather East Central. Just Tigers. So many other good names in that conference.
Kalora to right, but right at Boyd for the first out.
Well, if there's one thing we're going to do here in this press box, we're going to get information correct. So we literally had to ask over the PA, hey, Modesto, is this Ethan Rourke pitching?
This is what our Arizona State degrees were used for, this type of investigative journalism. And we're not afraid to just speak in front of everybody. We need the clues. We need the answers.
We bring you into the broadcast here on Ballers TV. We break through the fourth wall, peel back the curtain.
Yes.
And make you part of us.
The ball's in a strike on Ibarra. 4 years at Henderson State for Rourke. Oh, good slider on Ibarra. 3.67 ERA as a starter this past season. 88 strikeouts in 68 and 2/3 innings. 6'4", 230 pounds.
Gareth, I would like to take things to the bank.
Ah.
I have something which has popped up in the last inning.
Caught by Cannon as he reaches up to Rob Ibarra. 2 down. What do you got for us? This part of our Columbia Take It to the Bank.
Columbia Bank, take it to the bank. I'm ready to declare and plant my flag in one of these camps. I wasn't sure before, but after some thinking, I have decided that batting around is sending a 10th man to the plate and not a 9th. That someone has to bat twice in an inning.
Yes.
For it to be say they've batted around. I think a 10th man has to come up. Cameron shakes his head. Not 10 players in the lineup, he says. I say, using Cameron's same logic, I say because there's not 10 players in the lineup, batting around for me is when it comes back to the man that started it all. I'm in
agreement with that.
Unless that's what you're saying. You're agreeing with me. Okay. So I've always said 9 men come to the plate, and then with that 10, they batted around. And do you know where you can take that?
Where?
You can take that to the bank. Brought to you by Columbia Bank.
Thank you very much, Tyler. Well, I've always thought it was 10 men anyway, and to quote-unquote bat around. Have you met or talked to people that feel otherwise?
I have, and I've never felt strongly until just now.
Blythe flies out to right to end the inning. Batting around, 9 men, 10 men, as we head to the 5th. Here on Ballers TV, it's 10-4, Oakland.
I am here with 2 combatants. Dan Silver over here. He's been talking a lot of smack about knock the ball knockout, and he wants to come at the champion of Ramondi Park, Ice Cold Kenny, and that's coming up. Next inning, Dan, what are you thinking?
Very little.
Kenny, are you going to spare this man or not?
You guys want to see a dead body?
So Dan, I know you've been talking a lot about doing knocker ball. I know you've backed out a few times, you've thought about it. It is Thirsty Thursday, so a little bit of maybe extra courage here?
Always courageous.
All right, Kenny, I've seen you hit somebody so hard they ended up back on their feet. You're not going to take it easy on Dan, are you, next inning?
Oh, 3-0. Oh, 3. You losing, buddy.
All right, what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be 3-0, Kenny? Or do you think Dan has a chance? Wow, Dan, you're popular.
No trickeration, Dan. I'm just going after him, and I wish him the best.
All right, let's get ready. Let's get the knocker balls.
The press box hopes that Dan can be safe after the experience.
5th inning here from Ramondi Park. It's a 10-4 Ballers lead. Max Handren leads off for the Roadsters against Hunter Day. Handren was at bat in the in the 4th, but then Osiris Johnson was thrown out at second trying to steal by Connor Smith. So he's back in to lead off the 5th. Hunter Day has thrown 71 pitches on the night. Trying to go 5 innings for a 3rd consecutive start.
Foul
4 runs allowed on 7 hits and 1 walk. Hendren, Lejiski, Liniak. Third time through the order. 2, 3, and 4 bats for the Roadsters. Hooked foul by Hendren. We mentioned 7 home runs hit against the Ballers in this season series, and 4 of them came on Father's Day Sunday. 2-2. Driven to right. Blythe is back, and he's got it. Just got underneath it for the first out. Jacob Lejiski, the hitter. This is Day's 3rd appearance against the Roadsters this year. Made his Ballers debut against Modesto on the road in relief back at Modern Woodman Field. Two and 0. We will visit Modesto only one more time in the second half. A 3-game midweek series, August 18th through the 20th. the Golden Gate Bridge. See Alcatraz. Right center for Leahy. 2 outs. And here comes Osiris Johnson.
Your attention, please. Now pitch hitting for the Modesto Roadsters is number 25, Logan Sutter.
Logan Sutter is going to pinch hit for Harry Owen.
Johnson.
Excuse me, Osiris Johnson. First pitch. 1-0. One ball and 1 strike. Valek was telling me that he's hoping to make a trip to Oracle Park to go see his former junior college teammate and now Giants outfielder Jonah Cox.
Jonah Cox, who was drafted by the A's and traded for Booney. Jonah Cox traded to the Giants for.
Booney's.
It might be a little bit past Ben's A's time, but it's right in Booney's wheelhouse. It's within the last 4 years. So first round pick the A's traded, by the way, for the right-handed starter, if you want to call him that, Ross Stripling.
Cox drafted in 2023. He was then with Oral Roberts as Cisneros walks Sutter with 2 outs.
One of the best players that in my 7 years in the Pioneer League played on one of my teams, we want to call them my teams when I was broadcasting, was a first baseman out of Oral Roberts who was part of their Omaha run by the name of Jake McMurray, who hit nearly 500 across some 40 games.
Oral Roberts is a sneaky good program.
I had another player from Oral Roberts, a center fielder in Rocky Mountain, and he, Matt Hogan, who got picked up by the White Sox system. Made it as high as AA Birmingham. My final year in Colorado Springs.
Cox, who started out at Eastern Oklahoma State. Cisneros, who started out at Eastern Oklahoma State. Before then, Valek transferred to Central Oklahoma. Well, he's got a couple of off days. Giants are in town on those Monday nights. And he could make the trip over, pay a visit to Cox. I know Jonah has just landed on the IL recently.
Listen, all you have to do is jump on Bart, switch to Muni, take the Anjuda down.
Yep.
They'll help you, they'll direct you, they know you're going to the game. It's not as easy as just jumping on Bart and going to the Coliseum station,
No.
but you can still do it.
Nothing will beat that, and how convenient that route is.
And nothing will beat the Bart Path churro either. It's a staple of my childhood. The churros served out of a large aluminum foil wrap by very friendly peddlers after games.
2-2 to Handren. And Cisneros strikes him out. Couple of strikeouts for Valek in a scoreless 6th. Bottom 6 coming up. Ballers lead by 14 on Ballers TV.
With easy connections at West Oakland and downtown Oakland Bar. Friday at 9:22 or the NL gets you to Vermont Park hassle-free. Skip the parking and plan your trip today at actransit.org. AC Transit, moving East Bay since 1960. We have so much power tonight that we're breaking out the bash camp. Brian, let's bash. Everybody in the crowd, we need to see you bash. Let's go.
Come on, kids, let's bash. Let's see those forearms. There you go. There you go. Show those off. Show off the forearms. If you see yourself on the video board, that means it's time to bash. Sir, your beard is nice, but we need to see you bash. No, you need to bash. Bash, sir. Bash. You're flexing. Bash. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can. There we go. That's it. Great job, sir. All of you. There we are. Very nicely done. Lots of great bashing. A wonderful Thursday night at the Monty Party. Leading off the sixth for Oakland, the catcher number 4.
Connor Smith leads off for the Ballers, with Oakland ahead by 2 touchdowns and an extra points. 2 extra points. 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points. 18-14. Smith, O'Sullivan, and Cobb versus Alanese.
18-4.
No, I know.
Yes.
Okay.
I hate to correct you twice on air and you said 14.
Is it 2 touchdowns? 2 touchdowns.
I know you said 18-14 is what I was saying.
I said 18
Yes.
and 14.
Yes.
Oh, pardon me. 1-1.
Not that can't happen.
No, I was like, I think I have the math right.
No, you had the math correct.
I had the math correct, but my apologies for saying 14. Connor Smith, left center field. Liniak makes a grab.
Sutter stays in the game and plays second. By the way, either spare a thought or appreciate the fact that Harry Owen is still in the squad at this point of the game.
Here is O'Sullivan. Left center field, but Williams is there. 2 down for Cobb.
The shortstop number 3, Cobb.
Two-homer game for Trey. Now has 11 this season. Last year, Cobb had 8 homers in 88 games. So we've seen the power tick up, start out this season. Jake Allgaier as well has improved his power numbers. We hope to see him back on the field soon as he continues to nurse the hamstring.
There are a lot of good players in this league, and you can't call anyone a 5-tool player, because if they were really a 5-tool player, they would have been draft picks in the minor leagues or major leagues. But there are some serious talents that have a lot of strengths in all 5 areas. Trey Cobb is one of those guys. Power, contact, speed, glove, and arm. And it's only a matter of time before he develops those into a solid, true 5-tool player.
We're certainly lucky to have him, but Alanese, a 1-2-3-6. We go to the 7th with Oakland ahead 18-4.
This is your last call for all alcohol and concessions. Alcohol and concession sales will end the first pitch of the 8th inning, so plan accordingly to get a cold drink and some delicious food.
It is indeed the last call, and it is the last call at the merch booth. They are closing up soon, and tonight we have dropped these brand new McFarland's High School colorway hats just in stock tonight for you only because you're here right now. We also have lanyards, we have pins, we have all kinds of merch, we got jerseys, we got these unbelievably cool signed gray Ballers hats. These are super hot on red right now. So come on down to the first booth. It is about to close right now. You're going to have to hurry.
Thank you, Casey. We love awesome merch. The Oakland Ballers now pitching for the Oakland Ballers is number 17, Brady Chavez. This pitching change is brought to you by Mark, Bay Area Rapid Transit.
Final 3 innings of our ball game underway now. The Ballers with a big lead. It's 18-4. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Gareth Kwok. This is Brady Chavez, who will pitch at least the 7th. You may see him in the 8th as well. And again, just sort of kind of thinking who might need an inning in this game. You could see Connor Godwin at some point as well. Jacob Lejeski is the first one to face Chavez out of the bullpen. First pitch is a strike. The Santa Cruz native, who's got some connections to Langston Burkett. The last time we heard from Langston's parents, I believe it was Langston's brother that played on the same high school team as Brady.
Correct.
To right. And out number 1. Lejeski rather, beg your pardon. 0 for 2 with 2 walks tonight. I'll bring up Kingston Liniak.
Well, I believe Brady was saying he overlapped with Langston's brother, and then he overlapped with Langston. So that means he got to play with both brothers while he was at Santa Cruz High.
Liniak today struck out in the first, looking on a unsuccessful challenge. Grounded to third and doubled in the 5th. 2-0. Chavez is currently Oakland's extra man, the 26th on the roster. He attended the tryout camp in Arizona, which gets you Pioneer League eligibility as a 26th man on the roster. Say challenge? Challenge by the pitcher. These don't often
The call of the ball is being challenged.
go the way of the pitchers.
After review, the call is a confirmed ball.
Yes, it is a confirmed
The
ball.
Oakland Ballers have no challenges remaining.
No challenges for either side. Will play as the good Lord intended. There's strike 1. Or at least as Harrison Silverman intended, where he gets to make all the decisions. Three one is a big cut and a miss. It's got a little bit of a frisbee changeup. Kind of tight. A little downward movement to it.
Yeah, it's got a good bite to it. Comes sort of from that over-the-top delivery.
Casey's been working out. You can see him right above our umpire, sitting in the first row.
Where's Casey at? Oh, there he is.
Off the plate for ball 4. It'll be a big night tomorrow.
The first baseman, number 11, Bryce Cannon.
It'll be the first ever drone show at Raimondi Park. After the game on Star Wars night, I do believe that is brought to you by Rubenstein.
How about that?
You will not want to miss that. I'll tell you that for sure.
Long Beach did a drone show on our getaway game as we were making our way back up to Modesto.
Did you stick around to see it?
Yes. We stuck around. Well, I mean, we were loading up the stuff in the bus, and hard to miss it with the drones up in the sky. And where we were parked in the lot in Long Beach was basically where the drones were stationed. Where I don't know if they're just...
So you were looking straight up?
Well, we were looking straight up, but then when the show concluded, the drones kind of all flew down towards the parking lot where our bus was. And so we got to see, they had to section off part of the lot for the drones to be basically turned off, or they had to land.
Well, Cannon had thrown his bat looking for ball 4. He challenged the pitch, but remembered that there are no more challenges in this game. So backdoored on a slider by Chavez.
There had to have been at least 100 drones. Probably maybe 150 or so.
I feel like to make a pattern, you'd need something like that.
Yeah.
3-2.
But if you have 150 drones, let's just say, up in the sky, and then they need a place to land, I mean, that's a pretty big space of parking lot that's blocked off.
Is there a sound? Do they make a fan sound?
Yeah, it's kind of got like a whizzing sound.
Well, just staying alive was Cannon, who probably chased ball 4 there. He let that ball all the way through. Thought he had ball 4 earlier. And now his 3 consecutive strikes are fouls. Weekly hit. It'll be a ball for Chavez, who gets the sure out at first, 3-1. Rather, 1-3. Thank you. Boyd has 2 hits today, a single and a double. He's also flied to right. Oh. This is Michael Mugen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Michael
the
Mugen's going to hit here.
Mugen, excuse me. Thank you, Gareth.
For Boyd, and this is just to give guys Johnson and Boyd, keep them fresh for the second half.
Mugen at 277, 2 home runs, 19 RBI. I do not believe we have seen him at home this year. .510, 180. Previously played for the Ottawa Titans. The roster from Modesto does not list their hometowns, at least the one in front of me. Their website does also not list Mugen's hometown. So, family or friends in the chat, if you'd like to let me know where Michael is from, please do. Otherwise, I have tried. His Baseball Reference does not list where he's from either.
He's from Seaside.
Seaside, that is not too far away at all. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you have a broadcaster properly prepared for a baseball game. versus me running like a chicken with his head cut off right up until first pitch most nights.
Well, you are steering the ship.
It's more like I'm trying to get a hold of the big wheel. 2-2.
I'm just there along for the ride.
Not true, though, my friend. I mean, half of these broadcasts are Gareth Kwok Productions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the home games. The home games.
You will have the home games all to yourself next week.
I will.
Strike 3 called on Mugen. And the inning is over. Strikeout for Brady Chavez. Allows just a walk. And we head to the Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. Ballers up by 14 on Ballers TV.
Everybody up, it's time for takeout to the ballgame. Leading off the 7th for Oakland, the center fielder, number 9, Isai Santos.
Isai Santos takes ball 1. Tyler Peterson and Gareth Kwok with you in this 14-run ball game. I have never seen a strikeout line, and we have one behind home plate right now.
Who started that?
I will gladly thank the fans, whoever it might be, that are paying attention to the 9 strikeouts the Ballers have tonight.
They picked a good time to unveil the strikeouts for today.
Popped up. No play for anyone in a black jersey. Most have cleared out, but a paid attendance of 1,416. The temperature has only dipped 3 degrees from first pitch. I'm not too sure if I believe that.
I don't believe that either. Is it me, or has it just been a very mild summer? Or was this the case last year? Maybe I've just spent too much time on the East Coast.
I think you spent too much time on the East Coast, my friend.
Or just baking and sweating in the humidity and the heat.
I don't know. I wake up at 8 a.m. and there's nothing but fog in the middle of July.
Well, that's true. You're on the other side of the tunnel. I'm on the other side.
And microclimates that we do have here in the Bay Area, the fog does seldom reach your side. But for me, on that side of the canyon, fog rolls in, burns off around 3, and then it rolls right in again at 6. Isai, left field. Liniak sees it now and makes the catch. Some good work right now from Lucas Alanis, who in his 2 2/3 innings of relief has allowed just 1 hit. A walk and 2 Ks. Or 2 1/3, rather. Kalura, in his last at-bat, knocked Ethan Rourke out of the game with a grand slam.
Well, to be fair, this is my first summer back at home in what, 6 years? So maybe I just forgot what summer's like.
These aren't the humid, thunderstormy summers of the East Coast.
No, it is not.
I have experienced those growing up with family in Western Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you step outside for 5 seconds and then you're already dripping beads.
I will say, for my nearly 4 years at Arizona State, I never spent a summer in the Valley of the Sun. Never wanted to spend a summer. Now, did you come home or did you do some work on the Cape or elsewhere? Northwoods, right?
1 year in the California Collegiate League.
Okay.
And then a summer on the Cape. And then a summer in the Draft League with the Track Keys.
Thank you. So you were hardly home at all since college.
No, this is my first time back for the summer since 2020. It's that summer in Healdsburg, which wasn't even really in Healdsburg because of COVID restrictions. So was living at home and had to drive up to Placer County, the only county that was playing baseball in California, I believe.
I have it that the Ballers have only one other Grand Slam this year. It came off the bat of Ibarra. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't know why. Anyone on the road that you can think of I might have missed? Jaden Kalura. Not at this time of night. 2 flyouts to left here in the 7th.
Can't recall any other Grand Slams.
Just the 2nd this year.
Yeah.
It is the 3rd time yesterday that the Ballers went back-to-back with home runs. Allgaier and Buford against Long Beach in May. Buford and Druick in Missoula. Remember those. Yep. With Santos and Blythe yesterday. I'm surprised that it is just one other Grand Slam this year.
Yeah, with all the home runs that Oakland has hit, now 91 this year with the 3 hit today. Or, I'm sorry, 4.
Might do a little audit after the game, but there's nothing that comes to mind. Whoa, is that crushed? And I don't think even in this cold night that this ballpark will hold that rocket off the bat of Jeter Ibarra. A 19th home run to lead the Pioneer League. And a 19th run for Oakland tonight.
Five home runs hit by Oakland tonight, and that's now on our Sonic home run tracker, the 93rd home run of the season for your Ballers. As always, your home run tracker brought to you by Sonic Internet. Boy, doesn't it just, the sound is different with his home runs. And we're gonna have Miles Beal make his home debut, or I should say his first, he's made his home debut as a pinch runner, but now he's gonna hit for the first time here at Raimondi for Noah Blythe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching in for the Oakland Ballers, number 19, Miles Beal.
So Beal to bat, a switch hitter, thanks to strike. The Ballers traded for Beal a few days ago, met the team in Modesto. He was starting every day for the Schaumburg Boomers. 6'1", 190 out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Takes a quick go-to. Beal so far with Oakland in limited time is 2 for his first 6. To try to check to see the Oakland record for home runs in a year is. It's 166, which was set last year. I do believe, though, that the pace that Oakland is on would be one that would shatter that record.
Well, 93 home runs, not quite yet the halfway mark. Can we reach 100 before the end of the first half?
They could. I will say, last year, Spiel breaks a bat and grounds out for the final out of the inning. They had 1,060 hits. They may not get there this year, but they're having a big night tonight. Ibarra's home run makes it a 19-4 game as we head to the 8th. And yes, folks, it will be a magic 8th inning. Get your questions in as we head to the top of the 8th on Ballers TV.
Plus, we've got an Out of This Galaxy Star Wars themed giveaway. Don't miss one of the biggest nights of the season, and may the Force be with you.
Thank you, Target. It's time for the final installment of Green versus Gold, and it's the Scrappy Dance Contest. In green, we have Dylan. In gold, we have Trevor, and they're gonna battle here and determine the winner of Green versus Gold. Let's start with you, Gold. Oh my! Scrappy, do you even know how to do that? All right, Green, you're up. Hit it, Green, go! Whoa! I haven't seen someone go horizontal like that since Dan Silver did Knocker Ball. All right, Gold, you're up. Excellent footwork. Spin moves like Ice Cold Kenny. One more for Green. Let's see what you got. Last chance. Hit it. Yeah. Scrappy, you're going to have to pick the winner. Pay attention. All right, Scrappy. Who you got here? This is a key decision by you. Green! Green has won!
If you have a green wristband after the game, you will get a prize. Show your wristband at the gate. And if you have a green wristband, congratulations. You are victorious on this Thursday night.
It is now time, as is Oakland Ballers tradition, to engage in a magic 8th inning. If the Ballers lead or trail by 8, and they're up 15, then we bring out the magic 8 ball, the knower of all knowledge, and we come to it with our questions. I'm Tyler Peterson. I'm in charge of this circus. Gareth Kwok is next to me. Gareth, would you like to start us out?
Sure. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think what's on the docket for me. I think I have a dentist appointment next month, and I'm always fearful of the dentist because I'm notoriously bad at receiving cavities, like every single time. So, magic 8 ball. Will I have any cavities for my recent appointment, my next appointment in a month?
4-pitch walk to Williams. Well,
and I'm hoping,
Gareth?
I'm hoping I'm clean for a second straight appointment.
Reply hazy. Try again. Oof. I think what the 8 ball is telling you is that you have the ability to change your fate, depending on how you eat.
Yes.
Until then. How you brush. Will you floss regularly? Will you use that mouthwash still hidden under the sink?
I think I have pretty decent oral hygiene. Flossing every day. Using the fluoride toothpaste.
To center, Santos as the first out. Now, one question we received on the live chat is whether we would ever see a stolen first base. That's not a rule anymore, unfortunately. It was last year, and through all games, no one even attempted it because, not just because it was stupid, but because no one wanted to give up an at-bat when this is a professional development league. No one's listening, right? Okay, great.
Did anybody try it on the Ballers?
No one tried it in the league.
No one tried it at all, even though it was.
I asked all around. Nobody attempted to try it.
Even though it was a rule.
Now, Ben wants to know, oh, Magic 8 Ball, will Ice Cold Kenny help pay for Dan Silvert's hospital bill? If you were watching our stream, you may caught that in between innings we had our Knocker Baller knockout with one of our employees and one of our good sponsors, Dan Silvert, from Dan Silvert Homes. My reply is no. And I think the 8 Ball is saying that, listen, Dan knew the consequences of his actions, and he signed, as Casey said, 2 waivers.
He knew what he was getting into.
Xavier, Magic 8 Ball, will this be a fun summer? O'Sullivan will try to go around the horn, and the Ballers turn the double play. Xavier, the 8 Ball says my answer is yes. And that is because you will make it fun. That is up to you. 5-4-3, and the inning is over as we head to the bottom of the 8th on this Magic 8th inning.
Baseball league, so I have a Ballers Community Championship ring right here, and I'm going to give it to one lucky fan. Whoa! I'm moving around. Stick with me. I see people out here. I see the brand new Matt colorway hat. That means I know you got that merch tonight, so I'm going to make you the Ballers fan of the game. Congratulations. Leading off the 8th for the Oakland Ballers, the designated
It's
hitter
the bottom
number 3,
of the 8th. It's 19-4, Oakland leads. Still in our Magic 8th inning, Tyler Peterson and Gareth Kwok. We have a Magic 8 Ball. If you're in our YouTube chat, you can ask it questions and we will answer them live on air. It's as close as we'll have to a call-in show on this broadcast. Now, there are good questions for the 8 Ball. There are bad questions for the 8 Ball. This is one that really gets in the spirit of what this segment is all about, and that is what Tark has asked. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, should I buy a neon sign with my name on it and put it in front of my house? The 8 Ball says, very doubtful. So, 8 Ball might be saving you from yourself there. Kenneth Siller wants to know, Magic 8 Ball, will the Ballers get on a long winning streak in the second half of the season? Outlook good. All right.
We like that.
I like that. I guess what's the definition of long? Certainly longer than the 3 games.
I'd say a long win streak is at least
6.
I was going to say 5, but 5 games is not a long win
streak?
streak?
Wants 8.
8? Oh
Is 8, Magic 8 Ball, is 8 a long winning streak? You may rely on it. All right. That's a ground out to begin the inning off the bat of Winland. The Ballers, of course, had 2 winning streaks last year of 12, which one of those included 11 straight wins over the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers.
All right, now that I think about it, 6 games. 6 games I think 6 qualifies for a long win streak or a losing streak.
That's either 1 or 2 sweeps.
Yeah. I think 6 is the sweet spot.
2 hits, 2 runs for Leahy today.
Got some fireworks out in straightaway center.
Someone had kept a few past the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, do you know what? It's a 15-run strike zone. It's fine. Expand your zone. Leahy not happy about it. There's a strike. 2 and 2. It's a missed call, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going, right?
We won't be losing sleep.
That's
over
at
it.
Nick Leahy's, to his chagrin, though, I would say.
I will say, I feel like some of these Pioneer League umpires don't quite open up the zone when there's a position player pitching. In the times that we've seen either or for us or for them.
And he strikes out. So I think Leahy's going to take that at bat with a grain of salt. And there's 2 outs.
The catcher, number 40, Connor Smith.
3 RBI, 2-hit night for Connor Smith as he takes his last. Xavier wants to know, Magic 8-Ball, will Tyler get Skittles after the game? My reply is no. See, the 8-Ball knows that I'm doing a little no-sugar diet today.
Okay. What is
But I do love some sour Skittles, let me tell you. So maybe after the clock strikes 12:01 and it's tomorrow, you know.
What is Tyler's cheat food or snack?
Well, I think my favorite type of sort of junk chips are the what do they call it? Are they honey barbecue Fritos? That's not right. Honey barbecue twists?
Oh, yes.
The Fritos?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Oh.
I used to get those all the time at Casper's.
Oh. Yeah,
Second walk for Smith today.
You could devour a bag in minutes. Those Fritos twists.
Fritos twists, is that what they are?
I think so. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. The barbecue twists, flavored.
I'm a sours guy, like my Jelly Bellies as well. Sour Jelly Bellies, I like sour, I like Jelly Bellies. The two shan't combined, I don't know.
Ben said Sour Patch Kids. I'm a Sour Patch Kids guy.
Just
Oh,
no.
and Sour Patch watermelons.
Sour Patch watermelons. When I want that marshmallowy flavor or the marshmallowy texture of the sour watermelon rind, I'll go there. Meanwhile, in baseball, a 1-1 count to O'Sullivan. Now a 2-1 count to O'Sullivan. Fruit roll-ups when I was a kid, fruit by the foot was definitely in the mix.
Yep. Gushers.
Gushers, I didn't like the gush.
Little too sticky.
Go-Gurts were big when I was young. And, what was it, the tube Go-Gurt, what was that called?
That was good. I think that's...
Oh, that was the Go-Gurt.
Yogurt
what
in the
was,
tube.
What was the Yoplait in a little bottle?
Danimals.
Danimals, thank you. Thank you.
That actually was liquid sugar, but tasted amazing.
It's another walk. So, 2 outs from Lex Minderts, and then 2 walks. That will allow Cobb to take 1 more at-bat tonight. Ooh, Nerds Rope? Yeah, why not? Nerds rope.
I think the rope is better than the actual Nerds because in the box, if you dump it, it can. Once you spill it, you're cooked.
I found myself stealing some of. I found myself stealing.
Hold up.
I found myself stealing some Nerds clusters out of bags recently.
Okay.
2-0 to Cup. What's the gum in a tube? Oh, you're talking about the tape gum that you rip off, that one?
Hubba Bubba? Hubba Bubba?
Bubble
Oh,
tape.
bubble tape.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like a wheel. You have it, Xavier. Bubble tape.
I'm thinking, what? Bubble? Now I'm thinking the Bubblicious. Okay. Bubblicious.
Big League Chew, you put your whole sweaty hand in there and take some of those strands. I don't know.
I was never a Big League Chew guy. I didn't like the strands. The
Big
texture,
League,
texture is funny.
Big League Chew is like a ripped shared bag for the dugout.
Also, the flavor lasted for only like 5 seconds.
Cobb to right field, and this should end Oakland's night at the plate. He flies out. The inning is over. We head to the 9th. 19-4, Oakland.
Fans, let's take an eye on the video board there. And Casey, Pratt, let me hear from you. What do you see there, Casey?
Hey, Tarek, have you ever seen a real estate agent fly? Because that's what happened tonight when Dan Silbert Holmes took on Ice Cold Kenny in Knocker Baller Knockout. And, fans, it was nice knowing Dan Silbert. That may be the moment his soul left his body, folks. That was tough. Ice Cold Kenny, the reigning Knocker Ball champ, sending real estate agents flying at Ramondi Park in West Oakland.
Oh, to idiots like Dan Silver.
You may have knocked him from West Oakland to Piedmont, Tarek. It's a whole real estate location there.
Really quite a bummer, Casey. Well, we love Dan. And you know what else we love, Casey? We love what I'm about to say. Is that we have a pro debut here at Ramondi Park. Because now pitching for the Oakland Ballers from Fremont is number 39, Austin Valentine.
It is the newest member of the Ballers, just added today, Austin Ballantyne. Austin, a 6'5", 193 right-hander out of Fremont, California. Finished up his college career at Cal State Stanislaus. Added today after the release of Dylan Delvecchio, and he will get the 9th with the top of the order, Sutter, Handren, Lejeski.
Washington High School alum.
His first pro pitch, 88 at the knees for a strike. Sutter pinch hit in the 6th and lined a ball into the right center field gap for a single. The ball is down and away. In the air to right, Beal moves over. Puts it away. That'll bring up Handren.
About the bullpen tonight, just up to this point, 1 hit allowed since day. Is that right?
I've got 2 hits for Cisneros. Is that not right? A double and a single?
Valak had a double and a walk.
Oh, a double and a walk. I beg your pardon. That's fouled away. It was a walk to Sutter, not a single.
Yes.
Okay. Then I take it back. Sutter's 0 for 1 tonight. Bounces up to the plate. 1-1. Just, yeah, the 1 hit in almost 4 innings of work. Strike at the knees, 1-2. Handren has taken, I'm going to set myself up for a jinx here, but he's taken a very rare 0 for 4 tonight. 2-2.
Pilar, 2/3 of an inning. Cisneros, a scoreless 6. Brady Chavez, 2 scoreless. Now Valentine trying to complete a shutout performance here from the pen.
Ibarra to the bag himself. Now, this is going to be the most runs scored in the series by any game. But right now, it's trending at an under 3 hour ball game from yesterday. Now, of course, less back and forth, and in that 11-7 contest, which was from a, let's say, outside perspective, a more entertaining back and forth. When you have that, you have both teams getting base runners on. Here, it's been far more one-sided, far more lopsided. 2-0 to Lejeski, who is 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Valentine delivers. Strike. Excuse me, a ball, which was a good call. There's a strike. Harrison Zorman's kind of been money today. A little giving on the outside, but he's been extremely consistent.
Yeah.
And of the 5 challenges in this ball game, the umpire has won 4 of those 5. Now a strike away on a 3-2 count. Valentine trying to finish off this ball game. High and deep. Kalura will watch it fly. It's a challenge fastball, as that's what you want to do in this situation, is challenge the hitter when you're up 15. But that time, Lejeski wins the challenge.
.381 feet off the bat of Lejeski. His 7th of the year.
Liniak. It's the first run scored since the 4th. I think there was a either friend or family member of Austin Valentine who is not very happy about the result of the last at-bat. This is to right. This should get the job done. Beal makes the catch, and this game is over. The Ballers take this portion of the series as they win games 1 and 3 at Raimondi Park. They improved to 19 and 26. 2 hours and 55 minutes the time of the game. They outscore, they out-hit these Modesto Roadsters. It's safe to say that I think Jake VR deserves the win after coming into a game that was a 6-run contest and keeping it there before the Ballers exploded for 8 runs. We're going to give him his
first pro win. Jake
Villar. The loss will go to Anthony Diaz, who falls to 1 and 3. Casey Pratt is down on the field. He's standing by with not one, but our 2 Proposition Chicken players of the game.
I'm here with our Proposition Chicken player of the game, Tremaine Cobb, who hit 2 home runs, and also another baller that hit 2 home runs, Jeter Ibarra, who's going to come over here in just a second. So Trey, getting off the way you did here, man, like, I saw that foul ball that got screamed down the line, and then the next one you shot right over the fence. So what were you seeing with that pitch?
I just got a good pitch over hard on the plate, and I was just able to do damage with it.
To win a series, to get rolling here, as we approach the second half, how important is it to see the good pitching tonight, the good offense tonight, everything clicking?
I mean, it's just good. I feel like we've gotten better as the year has gone on. It's just good to have a series win going into the second half.
And what about Jeter Ibarra over here? This man is just crushing bombs all season long. What are you seeing from him? He also had 2 home runs tonight.
I mean, he's all right. I mean, he's cool, but he's whatever. Right? He's cool. He's just cool. He's just cool.
He's going to still get a gift card. Trey, here's a gift card for you. Come on over here, Jeter. Tell me what you think of Tremaine Cobb. I know that he wanted to kind of to temper your ego a little bit, but what do you think about this man?
I don't know, he's great. I mean, he's a leader for us on the field and off the field, so to be able to ride him and do what he does there, no pause and doing all that, we're just trying to help him out and help this team out and win as many games as possible.
Now, I saw you hit 2 home runs as well, 1 over the batter's eye out there. That was a pretty good blast. So tell me what you were seeing at the plate.
Yeah, just looking for a good pitch right over the plate and just happened to hit it really well.
Nice. All right. Thank you to all the fans coming out here. Second half coming up. We got 1 more series to go. Jeter, how much do you appreciate all the people coming out here watching you guys play?
Oh, I mean, words don't describe it enough. Thank you guys for coming out, sticking out with us. Doesn't look like, well, I mean, there's still a lot of people here.
That's what happens when you score so many runs, Jeter. Here's your gift card. Have a good night. Back to you, Tyler.
A couple of good answers at the end from both guys. We'll take a break and come back on our Ballers postgame show.
Amazing weekend once again tomorrow.
On Ballers.
Using the Force and bringing out the drones for Star Wars night and a drone show. The first ever drone show here at Raimondi Park. We're super excited because also on Saturday we'll be headbanging and thrashing on Metal Night featuring an Immortalica. That's right, Immortalica block party. And on Sunday it's Oakland Zoo Day, where kids run the bases and the whole team lines up for autographs in the concourse. Nothing like a family day at Raimondi Park, where kids run the bases and the vibes are just immaculate. Once again, the final score, Oakland 19, Modesto 4. From all of us here at Raimondi Park, including those here in the press box, this is Dark and Sorry saying good night. And if you're driving home tonight, be sure to do so.
I have 38 to 32.
Please.
Did you run out of case?
No.
I ran out of matches, but I have some putty. And then we have a little beer batter. I need to make some more because I played putty. I ran out of glitter. So the glitter case are for the first strikeout for every pitcher. So I need to make more of those. I mean, if we keep playing like this, you're going to need a lot more magnets. I know, it's awesome.
Well, it's a series victory for the Ballers here in Oakland as they win 2 of the last 3 games, and as part of a longer 6-game series, with the previous 3 games being in Modesto. These two teams have split, and let's put it this way. I think we've got 2 squads, Gareth Kwok, that are pretty evenly matched right now, because each team took 2 victories in hard-fought contests, and each team blew each other out. So I think, if nothing else, what we're going to see, like with the Coast, some awfully good contests in the second half. The Ballers are not a team like they were last year that are going to run over teams, but they are going to get better, and hopefully this is the kind of baseball that we're going to see. Not necessarily, let's say, the blowout kind, but the good baseball, the good pitching, the good hitting, the good defense that'll give a lot of good competitive contests.
Yeah, just putting everything together, and this lineup is deep, as we've seen today, and the bullpen today with a very nice performance. Some new guys involved that we saw. Jake Villar with 2 big outs in the middle of the game, and then we see Austin Ballantyne late there. So you see the pieces that are in for Oakland, and perhaps they can make an impact in that second half. But like you said, it's 2 teams that are pretty evenly matched. Modesto maybe getting a little bit of the better in that first half, but when the records are all reset in the second half, there's going to be a lot of games against Long Beach, a lot of games against Modesto, and if Oakland is going to qualify for the playoffs once again, they're going to have to run through them. And I tell you what, I cannot wait for these matchups given how they've all played out, because Oakland has come close in many of these. They've just been a play or a pitch away from taking a win over Long Beach, or leading the season series against Modesto, and they just haven't quite got there. But that second half will allow them to reset and eventually, hopefully, let them take charge.
Well, they're now a winning ball club when they score first. They are 15-14, which means in nearly more than half the contests, they are scoring first, which means the offense is producing. But you look at 14 losses off of a team that scores first, just shows that right now, a bullpen that is not putting it together. Well, today, what did we see? We saw, after 4 1/3 from Hunter Day, 4 2/3 of 2-hit baseball from Villar, Cisneros, Chavez, and Ballantyne. That completed the 19-5 victory. Our Ava Energy electrifying play, I'm going to give it to Connor Smith's 3-run double in the 3rd, which was a pretty big hit at the time. It was the front of a 7-run inning. It, at the time, made it a 4-1 ball game into a 7-1 ball game. It's hard to pick that over the grand slam that Kalura hit later in the 5th, but I'll give it to the rookie catcher. They're both rookie catchers, yes, actually. Let's make it 2 Ava Energy electrifying.
That was going to be my pick anyway.
All right,
so,
there we go.
Make 2 ends meet there.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard for tonight. It was the Mustangs with a 4-run bottom of the 9th to walk off the Red Pocket Mobiles. Charlie Muniz, who is on that leaderboard for RBI, a 2-run single to win 6-5. It was another home victory in Glacier, where the Range Riders got out to a big lead, did not allow it to slip away from them. A couple of runs for Ogden late, but they finished off an 8-5 victory, as they are probably going to be the next best team that doesn't make the playoffs in this first half. Idaho Falls was down 15-9 in the 8th. They win 18-5 after a 9-run 8th. Another home team that got a win today. With Oakland, that makes 4, and one last home team, the Long Beach Coast. They're still playing in the 8th, 13-4 over the Yuba Sutter Freebirds. Gareth, you've seen all 6 games. Any final thoughts on what we've seen between these 2 squads?
Well, I think this is starting to become more of an even series than the first couple of games. And again, I think it just now becomes a little bit more well-balanced. But you still have to remember Modesto, they have some good arms from that top half of the series that we did see between Hernandez, Jenkins, that they're going to be a factor.
Yeah, Hernandez is I think, the best on their staff.
Yeah, they're going to be big-time players for them in the second half. So Diaz, you run him out there, he tried to give you as much as you could, and Oakland was able to jump all over him. Now, in a proper series, if there were to be one in the second half, I think you'd have a more balanced attack from Oakland and perhaps some arms in that bullpen, too, that can play a part that we didn't see in the very first series meeting because Oakland was still figuring out some roles and figuring out pieces in that regard. So maybe some pieces that are finally being set for whenever they face off again, which won't be very long. We'll be next weekend back at Raimondi.
Well, Garrett, thank you so much for your work, not just here, but on the road in this series. I want to thank Nico, who's been alongside us all week, who is trying not to sweat too much over the upcoming match for Argentina in the next coming days. Great work tonight as well. I want to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of Ballers Baseball. We'll be back tomorrow, a 6:15 broadcast start for the first of 3 games between Oakland and Yuba Sutter to end this first half. We'll see you tomorrow. Once again, the final score, Oakland 19, Modesto 5. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening.
Do you have the cards? Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Anytime.
That last part, I made no sense.